Hey y'all, it's your girl Soul.
And I'm Dom.
And this is Pretty Girl Privilege
Podcast.
Period. And you know we back with season 2.
Season 2, y'all.
And we brought in a special guest. We brought one of the OGs from around the way, around my way. And you all know him as Dre Day. You know, we had new Era Barber Shop. We had to bring it to the barber shop, have a little conversation, you know, get to know the men's side of it.
Yes. I'm here to give it up too.
All right, so
we offering game. I'm bringing the
Period. That's what we need. We need some game. You feel me?
Need some testosterone on PGP.
Yes.
All right, Dre, you want to introduce yourself to the people? Tell them who you are, what you all about.
Oh man, Dre Day, new Era Barber Shop, 1129 Cooper Street, Edgewater Park. Good man, former street athlete, that changed my life.
What's a street athlete?
Huh?
All right, okay.
I've changed my life.
Okay.
He like, just know I changed my life.
All right. Okay.
Come down to get a cut, y'all.
Definitely come down and get a cut. This man is super supportive of Black businesses. I can definitely vouch for that because he didn't even know me. He's been supporting August Jones Essentials for the whole year that it's been running. So, yeah, come support the
Commercials
barbershop.
from day one.
Yep.
Period.
Whatever you got, I've been supporting you too. Don't lie.
Yeah, don't lie.
Yeah.
He definitely supported me. He got the drip sticker up in the barbershop, you feel me? He always got the drip. We appreciate it.
Yep, of course. All right, Dre, we about to get into it. You ready?
I ain't no stranger to danger. Let's get it.
Well, I mean, the first thing I just want to talk about is your life as a barber. How long have you been cutting hair?
Oh, wow. I've been at it professionally since 1990. Yeah,
But before that, how long were you cutting hair?
Oh, wow. In the garage for a minute.
It'd be like that. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, no doubt.
And what has kept you in it?
It's a beautiful thing. Like, you get to talk to a lot of different people. The barbershop is like, it's like the internet before the internet happened.
I always say that. It's like you somebody personal therapist. Like, people come to the barbershop to you let it all out.
Yeah, but you get like mad connections though. And, it is therapy for some people, and it's therapy for me too. I get to, people get to vent. I can listen, or I can give you some advice, how you want it. You know what I mean? I'll give it to you. So it's a beautiful thing.
Let me ask you, does it ever get too heavy for you? Like, do you feel like you take on all of the things that people are telling you all day?
No, not really, man. It's just sometimes you gotta go home and pray for some people.
I know that's right.
That be
That's
me every day. I be praying for people, so ain't
Yeah,
nothing wrong with
sometimes
that.
that's all you can do.
One of my boys, we got in the chair, you know what I mean? I'm running a conversation. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? He's like, yeah, I'm doing good, man. I just keep messing up. I can't stop smoking crack.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
Not the crack.
Yeah, it's
the
just,
crack rock.
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Crack
That's one of them. Ooh, like you be like, ooh, what do I say to that?
Yeah, like,
Whoa.
why did I act like that was his day today? Like,
Yo, like I shouldn't even.
I need a
I
moment.
should have just went into the haircut and been quiet. But,
Sheesh.
but you know what I mean?
What did you say to
just,
that?
You just gotta give him a little game. Like, I came at him with the, God gave you dominion over all things. You know what I mean? Man got that. You have dominion over plants and animals and all that. So don't let that plant control you. Control that plant. You can leave that plant alone. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. Straight like that. Like,
Yeah, it's a hard conversation to have.
yeah, especially when it comes to you and you ain't even expecting nothing.
You better than me. I'd have been like, oh, so did you try the new hottie sauce at Popeyes?
You
The
what?
conversation would have just went somewhere completely else. I'd have been
You would
like,
have changed the subject on you. Sheesh Louise.
I'm too much of an empath. I can't start going into stuff like that. I would have to switch the subject, crack a joke, something. We gotta move forward.
Yeah.
Some people were like they don't even know it. It just came out. I don't even think he thought that he was going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
But
But just the fact that I always say, just the fact that people are comfortable enough to come to you with that information. I always say that too. Like, I feel like a lot of people, I might not feel comfortable enough to tell you my business, but I feel like a lot of people do feel comfortable opening up to you. That's a good thing to have. That means that people can tell that you got good vibes.
It's a good thing that you don't take it home with you and let it burden you, because I feel like a lot of people like me and
Like me
would do that. Like, you know, so that's good that
I be at home at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's super purposeful though. That's like the perfect like barber. Someone who can, you know, talk it through and then go home and live his life too.
So I mean, you said social media. So like, is it drama in the barber shop? Like, you know, they always say it's drama in the hair salon. You know, I grew up in the hair salon business. And I know it might be, you know, they gossip a little bit. Like, do y'all gossip? And is there drama in the barber shop? What y'all be talking about?
It'd be a lot of fun. We just be laughing at stuff, man. We try to enjoy the day. Like, man, I don't got no time for fight. We got a good vibe in here. So basically, we always making fun of each other and laughing. So that's how. You know,
So how does the talk go about a shorty? Like, do y'all come to the barber shop with shorty name, like, and do the whole facts? Like, yo, I'm talking to so and so. Anybody know her? Good with her.
I don't think I ever heard that.
Oh, okay.
No way.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, like never.
You probably working in the wrong barber shop.
That's how y'all doing the beauty salon?
No.
I mean, you
That's how the
know.
beauty salon.
I'm like,
you like, anybody know
That's how it
Darrell?
happens in the beauty salon. Wait a minute.
I mean, I don't think they come out like, does anybody know Darrell? But they might be in there like, you know, I'm getting my hair done. Darrell taking me out. You know, it's gonna be that girl in the dryer like, girl, Darrell was just with my girl the other day.
Right.
And
Not
start getting a
Darrell.
little mixy.
Darrell.
So I'm saying,
Y'all don't do
wondering-
that. Y'all talk
Y'all
about
don't
women
talk
in the
about
barbershop.
Yeah, I mean, we do, but we
Y'all try to be sharing their news. That's what y'all be doing.
Nothing that.
Nah.
He like, I can't tell.
Nah,
It's
you always-
cold. Y'all got
Yeah,
a cold.
it's a cold.
It's giving
We
cold.
here to crack the code.
It's
That's why we're
giving
here.
man cold. I don't like that.
Like, we're here to crack the code. What's going on?
Like, if you want to win, you got to keep it secret, right?
No.
Y'all not slick.
Huh?
That's crazy.
You got to
Like,
keep it secret. You going to kiss and tell?
I mean, are y'all doing that at the barbershop?
No.
I used to laugh there like,
I'm laughing because y'all crazy right now. Like,
Yo.
no.
y'all ain't slick.
that's a bad John.
Yo,
Yo, why you?
bad Joe. See, he look guilty. He like,
Yo.
I might should have did her too.
Yo. All right, I want to actually get into what's really good. Is that cool?
It's really good.
What's really good. All right. So yeah. So of course you're running a business here, and you know all the COVID restrictions, whatnot, the vaccinations, whatnot. We know Kyrie just decided to, you know, not get the vaccination, not play, so on and so forth. What do you think about that? What are your feelings on
Part of the resistance.
that? Okay.
I'm not getting no shot. I'm
Got
not
you.
playing no games.
Gotcha.
It's like, as long as I keep my immune system strong and my body can fight it off, that's cool with me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Take my wellness shots, good plug, August Jones.
They kept me healthy,
Period.
very
Yeah.
All
healthy.
those essentials.
You already know.
Yeah.
I got the shot. Yo, you came at me too, didn't you?
Why?
Cause it was like one day I put up a commercial, like boom, alright,
Commercial.
Buster August Jones before I do anything. bust
Period.
August Jones Essentials.
Yeah.
And then the next day you posted up, yeah, you gotta drink out the glass, cause jokers be using the shot glass.
No, absolutely not.
I was like-
no. I wasn't. It wasn't even. See, you made
I
that
was
story
like-
up in your head.
I was like,
You made that up in your head.
I was like, did she just call me a punk for using the shot glass?
Nah.
Now you're
Not at
supposed
all.
to use the shot
Yeah,
glass.
use the shot glass. Use
See,
the
me,
shot
I'm
Nah,
glass.
I just started. I put on like
Yeah,
I put
we
on like
did
2
that.
more commercials after that, drinking out the glass. I just ain't tagging. I was like, yo, just cause she called me a punk,
Damn.
right? Look.
No, don't do that. You just made that up in your
But
head.
I
See?
can tag.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Like, that's not even what happened at all. I'll be happy. I'm excited that you got the shot glass up. You do the commercial. Like I said, very supportive.
Yeah.
Very supportive.
So you think with him, do you think it's more or less that he's trying to just stand his ground, or do you think there's an alternative motive behind why he's doing what he's doing?
No, I mean, he just like anything that you do, you gotta be a man first, and that's his decision that he made that he wasn't going to take that shot, and he's not going to sit there and fold in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you
Do you
don't
think it's a
want,
pride thing?
He gonna stand. I guess he gonna stand his ground.
Yeah, he's
But
gonna
that's
take
pride.
that stance.
Like if
Like,
you're
I want to
if you're
take
only
that
doing
stance
it.
too. I'm not trying to take
I
that
don't know. I
shot.
feel like with the entertainment industry, including sports, sometimes it's not more or less your pride. It's just about you. Like with Kaepernick, it's like you gotta stand with what you feel and not let them turn you.
No, I understand that, but what Dre just said was that he was making the stance and he already made the stance, so he's not gonna hold it in front of everybody. That's pride. That's just pride. That's not.
I mean, well, if you believe in something, it ain't pride. It's just what you believe in.
Mm-hmm.
It's
He
not
was
like
standing by his point.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
like Donald Trump was making that stance all throughout his whole career. Now all of a sudden he's doing commercials. You don't get your shot. Like wait a minute. You was you was on the other. I don't even think you took the shot. I think you just doing the commercial. Like.
I mean, for sure. And people can change their minds too, though. You could be standing for something and then you could be educated and change your mind, or whatever the case may be. But I don't think it's a pride thing either. I thought that's just like what you were saying. Like if you stand for something in front of all these people, you're not just gonna be like, all right, now I'm just going back down.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. I take my sour shot. I give my black seed. I'll be over at the natural corner.
Yeah.
I'll be
Shout out to Natural Corner.
Yeah, shout out Natural Corner, my man son. Shout out to Phil, Buy Your Herbs, Cherry Hill Mall, black owned business. My man from Burlington. He got the joint in Columbus Market too. So you know what I mean? I support both my brothers, man, and get black seeds and black seeds.
Yeah, all of that. All of that.
Yeah,
all of that.
I need to get back on my regimen.
All that holistic health.
Yeah.
It'll get you through. It'll get you through. Trust me.
But I do want to feel safe. I do wish there was a medicine and not an mRNA. You know what I mean?
I get exactly what you say.
That
You can
once you
you
put
can
technology in
control the
body.
dosage and things of that sort. You don't want nobody just injecting you with something. And it's like I don't even know what's gonna happen after this.
Yeah, if it's bio, it's cool, but that bio and tech.
Yeah, and that's a good
That's
point
little
too,
bit
because
different.
I think that's what I was getting at from the beginning, asking you this, because it's like I feel like being a barber is intimate. You know what I mean? Like you all in somebody's face every day, so it can probably be scary for you if you like.
I'm masked up, I glove up.
Got you,
I
and
wanna
just
be
make sure your
safe.
immune
Yeah,
system is straight.
I
Yeah,
won't bring nothing home.
understood. Period. Okay.
And how did-
Depending on me.
And how did COVID affect your business? Because I know at one point, you know my mother owns a hair salon, so
Yeah.
I know at one point you guys were state mandated to shut down. How did that
Yeah.
affect you as a barber?
It hurt. It hurt. And that was like my 30th year. I was ready to have a celebration and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But,
It's good to see you still standing. Like I just want to
Shout
make
out
that a
to you.
point. Like
and it hurt a lot of barbershops too. Because a lot of barbers are cutting at home and they're not working in the shops. And
or they lost their shop. Like a lot of people
Yeah.
didn't continue business after COVID. So
Yeah.
I commend you for that. To be able to still, thrive and pick right back up on business and get to it.
And you should still have that celebration.
Mhm.
You should definitely still have that celebration.
celebrating right now. Privilege.
Period. Oh, he looked at the drinks.
We wanna drink a little
like, we
bit,
celebrating
you
right
know.
now.
Yo, this Dre Day, and I'm here with the Pretty Girl Privilege podcast
Period.
with
Yeah.
Dom and Soul.
Hey.
Word. I want to interview y'all.
What's up?
His whole body language thing was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean, trying to get into this game with the technology, with the internet, with the Instagram and the YouTube. I just got my whole little brand new link tree. I just started it up.
Yeah, I got Linktree too. Shout out to Linktree.
Shout out Linktree.
It's a
But
move.
like with the shop, and everything has to be
Rebranded.
well, not rebranded. I got my scheduling, got an app, and all that. And just everything is with this tech now.
Mm-hmm.
The tech is the game, man. They want to know about this podcast.
What you
Tell
want?
us-
Yeah, what you want to know?
Yeah, tell us how y'all got started. How y'all came up with Pretty Girl podcast.
I mean, honestly, it just came up from conversation, and we just got a group of people together that was willing to make it work. I mean, honestly, it literally was something overnight. We all just linked up. I mean, I've been working with our producer for, 7-8 years now. So, I mean, when me and Dom came with the idea, the first person I thought was to contact him, which is the hidden mystery third member of PGP. And we all were down, and we all just trusted within each other that we could make something work. And honestly, it was like hustle and flow. Like, we grinded our last season. I mean, taping till 5 in the morning.
In the freezing cold.
We were freezing sometimes, it was a lot that went into it. It was a lot of passion, a lot of struggle, a lot of determination. I just feel like if we didn't have each other, we wouldn't be here.
You got a good team. A good team, I think, is like first and foremost. A good team who all have the same vision and are passionate about it.
And that's something I said in the first episode. I was literally like, get you a group of people together who have the same vision, the same passion, and start a project. Like, that's what it is. It's all about collaboration. Like, you really can't do anything without other people. And I've learned that. You need other people in order to make something work, especially something of this caliber.
Yeah.
So sometimes you do need to bring in other people. I feel like a lot of people, especially in this area, they kind of feel like it gives them power to be solo.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you want to be alone?
No.
I mean, it's good to be independent or do whatever you're doing, but I'm big on collaboration. Why not collaborate with other people? We want to give other people a platform while giving ourselves one. I mean, it doesn't hurt anybody. What does it hurt?
And I'm not trying to bash no other podcasts or anything like that, but I think something genius y'all did was y'all shot for a while. Season 1. Now y'all on to season 2. Y'all took a little break, thought about it, looked at it, examined it, retooled.
Period.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like within myself, I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah.
And I feel like Dom is the same way. I feel like Rashaad is the same way. Like, we all just, the first season was kind of like tryouts. It's like we tried out for it and we realized what we're good at, what we're not good at, and what we can depend on each other for. And it makes everything better once you come back and reevaluate everything. I spent my whole life rushing things. And I feel like once I turned 30, I kind of slowed down. Like, everything to me is a rollout. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I like for everything to already be prepared and then kind of give it to everybody instead of just jumping. But sometimes you have to jump when you're starting something. It's like you have to jump to see what's going to happen. And then once you see what happens, then you reevaluate it and then you move forward, learning from what you did.
I totally agree. I think, like she said, we started from where we were at with what we had, and we were passionate about it, so we just decided to do it. But we are all perfectionists, and we all know what it could be and have way bigger vision. So, and another thing is that doing a podcast is therapy for yourself. When you watch that podcast back and you see who you are, like you're looking in the mirror, it smacks you in your face. And we needed to grow just individually too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we see all some things in ourselves. We were like, I want to fix this about me before I get back on camera. So
That's why we did our last episode.
Yeah,
at this point, I need therapy. It was like, at this point, I need therapy. That was our last episode because of us sitting and watching back every episode before we released it and seeing within ourselves, like, yo, we need therapy. Like, there's things that we took out. You know, there were times when we might have ran on rants or did certain things, and it was just like, I don't like my mannerisms. I don't like how I spoke. I don't like the things I might have reflected, the energy I might have been giving off. It just were certain things that we kind of nitpicked about ourselves. And I think this is going to make season 2 better.
Yes,
Yeah. And I
absolutely.
see y'all came with the game, y'all got a script up.
Yeah, a lot more organization.
I mean, it's not scripted. We don't want to say it's script.
I mean,
we got our pre-production.
Trust me, we barely read this, but we have it. We have it.
We're more organized.
Way more organized this time around. Yes.
And I know I see, like I said, I'm not trying to bash nobody else, but it seems like the other podcasts, they started out with a fire and then they just stop. And then they start back up again, but things ain't really working out. But I like how y'all made moves and y'all made seasons.
We do a lot of studying. And then before we even started, we did a lot of vetting. I feel like even if it was unspoken vetting of each other. We kind of I feel like both of us kind of were like, okay, this is the person I know I can do this with. Because I vetted a lot of people to do this type of project with. So I feel like we vetted each other. We were like, okay, this could definitely work. And then working beside each other, we learned stuff about each other. There's times when, you know, I might turn to her and be like, yo, sis, I don't know what I was doing. She'd be like, yeah, sis, you did that. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're very open and honest with each other. We have a good relationship. I think that's another thing with podcasting or doing anything where there's multiple people. If there's not no real relationship behind the people on the podcast, it's going to be hard to have really good chemistry.
I literally just told somebody the other day. I said the thing about me and Flo is that we understand one another. That's we built a crazy friendship before we ever went into a podcast, and we would sit on the phone for 12 hours a day just in our circumstance, and we are a lot alike just in like demographic, like our lives are the same life, but we're two different people, of course, but we had gotten to know each other so well that I might say something that might not even be okay to say to her, but she understands where it's coming from because she knows me, and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we don't have any of that like cattiness about it. It's just like, says we got a vision and we're gonna make it work, and if I need to say something to you to help you understand, I'm gonna say it, and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? And that's important to like have somebody that we decided we riding this out, like we doing it no
it's
matter
like
what.
a relationship. Like a lot of people jump into relationships with people you didn't fully vet that person, so you really don't even know who you're really dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what turmoil comes down the line, because you start to really get to know the person that you done committed to.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing, and I'm all about that with business. I told her I've been in business this year, it'll be 11 years. And I told her I never had a business partner. I started out with a business partner. I don't play the whole mixing business with friendship or mixing business with people that I don't feel that I fully vetted.
Yeah.
And I had issues once I started vetting people. It's like, okay, you're cool to do this with, but you're not cool to do business with.
Right.
And it's like, I got plenty of friends that I've had for years that I would never do business with.
Yeah.
So you really got to vet somebody before you really jump out and do something with them, especially something like this, because this is a business.
Yes, it is. It is a business.
I mean, it's conversation on the camera, but this is business at the end of the day. So you really got to vet whoever you're dealing with.
Yes.
And that's what I really liked about y'all, this podcast. I watched the very first episode, and y'all both was on Goofy.
We are. That's the crazy part.
Y'all enjoyed each other, and y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all had so much fun, because I'm Goofy side too. Yeah.
It was up to us. We just want to sit here laughing and screaming and doing
No, the one thing that I love is that I'm like the obnoxious one.
Mm-hmm.
And Dom is always the one, like, she gets secondhand embarrassment sometimes. Like, if we go out and shit, like, she's like, sit the fuck down.
But on the pod, it's opposite.
But it's like, with the podcast, like, one thing I do love is, like, I bring out the best in her. Because it's like, sometimes she might be like, oh, you know, Dom is the type, you meet her, she smile, hi. Number one, it's not that. We are the same person.
She's not that friendly.
I'm just more open about it. Like, you know, like, and she's more like, but sometimes she'll play off of me, and sometimes we don't, like, there be times people be like, okay, like, Dom, she checked me. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
She don't want to play with.
Yeah. So, yeah, all that, the chemistry is important. The chemistry is super important, but just like being like, we riding this out, like having somebody where you like, you know, it's really a marriage. It's a marriage. It really is a marriage, not even just a relationship. Because we decided to do something big and put a lot of our time and money and effort and energy into this. And, you know, we on the same page, and that's, you know, that's how relationships last, if you keep them on the same page. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like with you and, you know, other barbers, or, you know, working with somebody in the barber business, if you go into business with somebody with the barber shop. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much the same exact thing. You just gotta be on the same page all the time and know the person you're dealing with.
Yeah, you gotta have fun doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you don't enjoy what you're doing, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready to get into it?
I was about to say, we're about to get into it.
I'm ready to get into it.
Let's get into it. This was all cute and fun, getting to know Dre, but we're about to really get into the PGP, okay?
All right, y'all. It's your girl Soul, and we're back. You feel me? We had to bring a couple more people on so we can get into it. So to my left, we got
Scoop.
and let them know about. Give a little intro.
I'm Scoop. Yo, 1/4 for the Watch This podcast, man. Here to represent for PGP. Period.
Period.
And he's not a rapper.
Never.
My boy Yas.
Y'all seen Salam. Assalamu alaikum to all my brothers out there.
Period.
Peace.
Salam boys.
Salam boys. CMD.
Okay, Camden.
All right, so the first question I have for y'all is, when it comes to women, what are some of your red flags? We can start with you, Scoop.
How you gotta start with me?
We're gonna start with you.
Oh man. I might get in a little bit of trouble for saying what I'm about to
Nah, he
say.
ain't got to cover his face.
I know.
Nah, I'm just saying. I actually saw somebody else say this, but it actually made a lot of sense. It resonated. Thank you. Resonated with me. If a woman if woman ain't got custody of her kids, man.
That's
I mean, I'm
that's
sorry.
the thing.
I'm sorry, bro, but like, I done seen it. I done seen it, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, all due respect, because everybody go through these situations, but
Nah, she's trying to make and drink and she don't got her kids.
exactly. But all red flags ain't necessarily mean you are a bad person, but it's a red flag. You heard?
Okay.
It's something for you to think about. So if I meet somebody or I met somebody and you find out she ain't got her kids, but she in the club, you know what I mean? Why kids with Mima?
Right.
You know, why they live with Mima? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a red flag.
All right.
I agree with that though, because I feel like it's the same thing with men.
With
Like,
men, for
yeah,
sure.
if you don't take care of your kid, why am I even giving you the time of day?
Right.
I mean, take care of is one thing. I hear what you're saying, but you know.
But I mean, with men, it's a little different because most of the time, men don't have full custody of their kids.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a little different for women when we're vetting men, but for you, a woman, I feel like you're a mother 100%, 24 hours, 7 days a week. So it's different when you don't have custody of your kids.
Yeah.
So to me, the same thing as that is the man who doesn't have a relationship with their kid.
Gotcha. It's a bad drum.
A bad drum, period, all the way around.
Yeah, down bad.
So what about you, Dre? What do you think is a red
Wow.
flag?
Red flag. A red flag for me is somebody that don't believe in God.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
And if you don't have a religious standpoint,
What about spiritually? Like I feel like a lot of people nowadays are not really religious, but they're very spiritual. Is that something that would offend you?
they burn the sage and they
Rubbing crystals together?
yeah, they could go ahead and do that somewhere else.
Let me ask, so is it a specific God for you that they have to believe in?
Dang, I don't want to get real deep into religion, but it's one God.
I'm saying for you.
It's one God.
Okay, so yes. Okay, so yes is the
It's
answer.
one.
Got you. That's a good one. I like that one. Yeah, for sure. How about you?
She ain't clean.
Ooh.
Not the hygiene. Nah, you're right. You got pitters every time you see her.
Little musty, dusty,
Ooh.
Musty,
little
dusty.
odor,
A little.
little
Oh,
aroma
wow.
Right?
He said a little
Right.
aroma to you.
Yeah.
You said that shit been in the crock pot too long.
Ooh, it's marinated.
I could see if he was like busy or something, running around. But
Yo.
He like, you
You
just
don't
took a shower.
wash?
Why do you
Wash?
smell?
A couple days straight.
No, yeah, I'm
Not
not
big for
big
you.
on that. I'm not big on people that don't take care of themselves.
Yeah, I can't do the hygiene thing at all. Yeah, especially a woman. A woman,
Right.
you gotta keep it tight.
yeah,
You gotta keep it tight. You got crevices and stuff. All right, so
Don't play no games, red flags. Throw it up.
wait, who me?
Yeah, you.
When it comes to women or men?
When it
Man.
comes to men.
Well, whatever your choice is. I'm not gonna say.
Oh no, I mean I like men. My
Okay.
preference is men. Yes. I love women too, but not sexually. Or romantically, I should say. But yeah, red flags for men. I would say everything. Like I don't know, it's a bad batch out here right now.
Not so bad.
everything.
She said like it was
Yo,
fucking fentanyl. It's a bad batch out here right now.
There's so much I can say right now. I don't know. First red flag for me is inconsistency.
Real shit.
Inconsistency. Like anytime I feel inconsistency, I'm like, just don't talk to me no more.
And it's crazy because I just taped a video today that I'm gonna drop tomorrow. So I'm gonna say my red flag is a man that doesn't want to date you.
Mm.
Like there's a lot of women right now that are accepting Netflix and chills, match up. We matching blunt for blunt. No, my nigga, if you want to date me, you need to date me. You need to take me on dates. There are a lot of men now who are like, I'm not spending this amount of money on a date, or I'm not doing this. Then you don't want to be with a woman like me. And I mean, I'm speaking for women who have their shit together.
Mm-hmm.
A red flag for me is you not want to take me on a date. If you don't want to take me on a date, you don't want to date me. Point blank, period. So that would be a red flag. Like a man that just want to always chill or want to link or want to, you know, it's like, nah, if you really want to date me, you would want to court me.
Right.
Like a real man would.
Right.
So to me, that's a red flag.
I totally agree with that. So y'all want to get into green flags?
There's such a thing.
Oh!
I didn't know about
In
green flags.
in social media world, we actually talk about positive shit. Like, this is crazy.
We
This
doing
ain't social media.
PG.
This is pretty
PG.
good privilege.
There we go.
We want y'all to praise the women.
Yes, yes.
We bring them down and we bring them up.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Heard you.
I love my black women.
Period.
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 So what's a green flag for you? You spoke up.
But like
Like
something
something that,
positive.
yeah, like something positive when you're courting a woman or you might be chasing a woman or something that may just be like, okay, she might be the one, you know, something good about her.
Right. Something that she does for me just because she wants to do it.
Acts of service.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not just because it's like my birthday or whatever. She might be like, babe, I got you this cologne. I got you this. I got you that. But you didn't ask for it. So.
Just because.
We just talked about that, like how people do things because they genuinely care about you and they think about you and they do it because it's something that you enjoy, not because you're just doing it to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Getting something out of it.
Mm.
Like, well, I did this for you.
Just because. I
Just
like
because.
What about you?
Just because I like that. Me, a green flag for me, is just that natural beauty. I like that natural. Like, I mean, it's not necessarily just no makeup, but it's just.
I know what
Just,
you mean,
you know
like
what
when
I'm
she
saying?
around the house and her work, like at her worst. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well, what we
yeah.
consider as a woman as our worst.
Yeah.
We wake up, we got crust in our eyes, our breath might stink, one eye might be twitching. You like, she still
Not
looks
the
good.
twitch.
He looking like, nah.
Like, yeah, I be twitching.
Yo, don't be reading me, yo. Don't be reading
Yo.
me. Oh man, nah. Simple shit though, like, you know, good conversation, sense of humor. You know, like laughter is so important to me.
Yeah.
Like being able to laugh. I mean, I'm goofy, you know. I mean, it's time to be serious, of course, but being able to connect on that level, to like share the same humor, because everybody don't got the same humor,
That's
right?
me, man.
So,
You can take a joke. It's no point.
you know, and a woman that knows what she want to eat, man. Goddamn. Oh, man.
Oh,
Nigga
you
should
hate
say,
me.
man.
I love food and I'm so indecisive. Don't ever ask me to pick.
Yo.
Don't ever ask me to pick.
Stupid.
Yo.
It's not happening.
I be knowing, low-key.
I be knowing too many things. It's like I do want this, but I could go for this, and it's like it's just too many.
Yeah.
I'm a foodie, so it's like you don't ask me because I'm gonna name like 8 different places I want to try. You want to get annoyed, like just make the reservation and I show up.
Say them shits though,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
What I'm saying,
That's what I do.
you got 8 different places. I make a reservation to place number 9,
Go somewhere.
and I messed up because
But
it ain't one of the 8.
I mean, but that means you should have vetted me better.
Mm.
You should have knew me better.
Yeah,
Check.
I got somebody, I ain't gonna say no names, I don't wanna put Tasha out there like that.
She did not do
You ain't gonna do
that.
that. It's
Nah, we
okay.
just-
We're gonna jump you for
we
her.
just-
Go ahead.
Yeah, we kick it, you know, prior to beforehand. So in her notes on her phone, we got a list of spots we ain't been to or we wanna try or we heard something
That's
good
me.
about. So we get stuck when we don't want, yo, what's up on that list, yo?
That's
And,
great.
You know what I mean? We just jump right into that.
See, that's cool.
With the
See, that's how you
relationship
gotta
tips.
be with
Yeah,
it.
that was a good one. That was
Like,
a good tip.
I'm gonna put this in my notes.
Yeah. Share your
Yo,
notes.
exactly.
You heard, ladies. Share your notes.
Yeah.
So he know.
That was fire.
So he
I
don't
like
gotta
that.
guess.
Yeah.
Cause that's what it's giving. You saying that you gotta guess too much.
I mean, nah, I was only halfway serious. You feel me? Nah, I mean, you know, because there is that time. I don't got a list. I don't got the notes. I'm about to. You
I don't got it either.
know what I'm saying?
She got it.
Well, yeah, I'm about to work that out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, sometimes you get to that point where you're like, damn, what you want? I don't know what you want. You know, and then you driving around and shit, hungry.
Ain't
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We be looking for y'all to make the decision. That's just
Yeah.
it. Just is what
And
it
that
is.
don't get. It's cool when it's a planned situation. Like if I know on Friday we about to go, you know what I'm saying? But if you just sitting there talking like, yo, I'm hungry.
Well, let me play devil's advocate. How would you feel if every time y'all went out to eat, she automatically demanded to go somewhere? And it's like, I might not like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, how would you feel if every time you jumped in the car, she's like, we're going here?
Would you like that?
I think balance is key.
Okay.
You feel me? I mean, it can't be one way. It shouldn't be all the way one way or the other. It should be sometimes. But we know traditionally in men-women relationships, it's known that women don't pick where to eat.
Gotcha.
I mean,
Period.
typically, right?
Yeah.
So it's cool if every now and then you say, you know what, I would like to go eat here. Or if you have a list in your phone,
I'm a lister. I'm
That's-
a
that's
lister.
kinda
It's
lit,
crazy
man.
for me.
Yeah, I
That's
love
what
a
it's
list.
given.
The list coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the organization.
I got
of
the
it
cheat
all.
code.
Okay.
I cook.
Period. Period.
That's what's
Chef
up, because a lot of
Yas.
men don't cook.
Yes, and
Chef
that's
Yas,
a
real
big
Hop on
deal.
YouTube.
He won.
If y'all don't know, hop on YouTube.
You
Well,
gotta
you're already
cook
on
as a
YouTube,
man.
so just go to the next tab when y'all finish watching this and learn how to cook.
For sure.
I'm the kitchen manager at the Hilton.
Period.
Yeah.
I'm be at the Hilton. What's
Yeah.
up? What y'all be
Yeah.
cooking?
I don't know. I seen some
I love
lots
it.
of
You gonna be
stuff.
able to decide what you
Yeah,
like.
that's the other day.
Nah, that was red snapper.
That was right. Snap.
Ooh.
Deep fried red snapper.
Yes,
Sounds
sir.
banging.
Yeah, yummy. All right, bet. All right, so y'all want to hear our green flags, right? We just gonna get back into the next question. Yeah, we don't need to talk about men and green flags. All right, so let's go into this. What is y'all?
She ain't got no green flags.
Wait. Nah, but
Nah,
that's the
but
cheat
all
code.
right,
She don't want to get up.
we gonna do that. We gonna
Cheat
do
code.
that.
Y'all was all
She
gonna
don't
like me,
want
like
to
y'all was
snitch.
like, all right.
Yo,
What you-
I was
She don't want
winning,
to
but
get
you're
up.
complaining.
We said red
Yeah.
flag. She was like everything.
Yeah.
So what's the green?
All right, so
Yeah.
my green flag is a man that supports me because I am a business owner. I'm very independent. Like I feel like I need somebody that's very supportive. So I feel like a green flag is somebody that supports me. So it's like before you even slide my DMs, at least have a BE sweatshirt or two. You still might get ignored, but I'm just saying, like, at least support my business, support
Yeah.
what I got going on, because you know that's the most important thing to me. So it's like that's a green flag if somebody supports me before trying to like court me.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, yeah, for sure. Yeah, green flags and men for me is like just having something to say that I haven't heard already. You know? Like from Rick
Put
was
you
like,
on game.
yeah, teach me something. Teach me something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just bring something new to the table. It's like, we all done heard all the same stuff all over. You're beautiful. You're impeccable. You're amazing. Whatever. But it's like,
They all ain't hear that.
oh, well, y'all probably did.
Impeccable.
Yeah,
That was strong.
they be ODing. Like,
He was like trying. You know what I mean?
they be like,
Yeah.
slide a DM, like, will you marry me, huh? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they OD. It's like, say something like that's actually gonna teach me something, you know? Open up my eyes.
Impeccable got 2 C's.
He spelled it right. It's probably the spell correct or whatever. Check whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so sorry, I know why I had to be that. Nah, he knew how to spell. He knew how to spell.
All right, so this leads to
Yes.
what is you guys' favorite feature of a woman that's non-sexual?
You looking right at me? I go first.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I'm gonna reel it back to what I just said, man. That natural beauty, that you know what I mean.
Is it one thing in particular though that just like gets you? She let her ponytail down. You're like, ooh, that natural hair, baby.
Mhm.
Like, you know, what is it? Like, is it one thing that really just catches your eye? Like, what caught your eye? With
Yeah,
wifey?
you know what? She my hair crush.
Oh,
Okay.
I like that.
She my hair crush. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
But just that natural. That natural.
He like, look, everything natural.
Yeah.
All natural.
I'm into it.
Nah, but really with her is she my hair too. I ain't gonna say nothing now. It's like no.
Yeah, say it.
Nah, with her it was like the way she carried herself. You know what I mean? Like some people like
Just her
they
vibe.
like the vibe was just everything. So,
Okay, what about y'all? You look deep in the thought.
It is. So you say non-sexual, so it doesn't have to.
It could be a physical trait, but it's just not
It
sexual.
can be physical, but it does not have to be physical. Right? Intelligence.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an intellectual. You know, I like words. I like, you know, history. I love, you know, geography, math. You know, these things all matter to me. And
Okay, you play 24?
you said what?
You play 24?
Nah.
Okay, I'm not good on that. You
Yeah.
like math.
What's 24?
I'm a mathematician.
All
It's
right,
a game.
put
It's
me
a
in.
math game.
Is it like a board game or is it
It's a card game.
a card game? Put me in. I'll fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? But that type of stuff, I like to be able, you know, as we all know the gender roles that society has placed, you know, men being the leaders. I think you said something about you want a man to be able to teach you something, right? And I'm fine in that role. But it's solid to be able to learn something too from your lady. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's definitely solid because as you know, we're pressured to kind of like know everything, but we don't know everything, you know. So when Shorty can put you on some game or something, or you know, correct you, and you can put your ego in check and accept that she corrected you. You feel me?
Can I butt in though? Because you are one of maybe 10. There's so many men who don't like women who are just very like you said though, that are very intellectual. A lot of men don't like you to know more than them.
Yeah, they're intimidated by it.
And they get very intimidated by you knowing.
You know
But that's why I
from?
said that's good to hear.
Yes, thank you. Before I said it, she said it.
What?
It's insecurity.
Insecurity.
If you secure in yourself, if like you know, I started what I just said with saying I'm an intellectual. That means that I think very highly of my mental. You feel me? So if I think highly of my mental, I don't. A wise man know he don't know everything.
Period.
You feel me?
That's
So
me. I would say I'm a logical thinker. Period. It don't matter what
But-
the situation is.
but I can't speak for everybody though.
Yeah.
That's what's up
That
though.
makes sense.
What about you?
I would say the eyes.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I like that.
I would say the eyes.
Yeah.
Because
that's a
when you
good
look
one.
at a woman and you look in her eyes, you can see that like hurt, pain, soul, all that. So it's like you look a person in the eye.
Yeah.
Or you can tell when she don't never look you right in the eyes, you be like, she gonna rob me.
Yeah.
She don't never make eye contact, she gonna rob me.
Yeah. She a little shifty.
Yeah.
Head down.
It's honest. Yeah.
Or it can show that she don't got confidence.
Yeah,
She
Right.
ain't
yeah, I would
into
say
an eye level.
she might be
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yo.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So we talked about non-sexually. We're gonna get into sexually a little bit, right? I just want to know if you would settle
The
down.
ass.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Did I jump the gun?
Yo,
I jumped the gun?
yo.
Alright, my bad. My
Yo,
fault.
okay, so we don't have to ask that question. That's not where I was going.
I don't know what that was the answer to, but
Ass, we all like
where you
ass.
like to
right?
put it at?
Ass.
That was what you was thinking? Like, what
Ass
you
is
think
good.
with the ass?
That's a Yo. Alright, so could you settle down with someone who didn't satisfy you sexually?
Nizal.
No.
He said Nizal. That's when you know it's serious. Once you start adding stuff to the no,
Yeah.
Nizal. Or when you be like, hell no. Once you start
Right,
adding
you
shit
add
to the no.
Hell to the no.
Yeah.
Sheesh. All
Yeah,
right.
if you ain't on the same
Yeah.
type of vibe, if y'all ain't got that vibe,
Man,
oh,
I ain't gonna be
I don't know
working.
what you
You're
got.
gonna be peeing on every fire hydrant you can find.
Ooh.
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you gonna cheat?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yo, I love the honesty.
Yo,
That's
me
real
too.
Shit, though.
Me too. No, that's real. That's really real.
Yeah, no, hell no.
No. It's a
Nah.
no for all of y'all.
Nah, you know, I mean, because, you know, you're going to test drive the car, you know what I'm saying, before you buy it,
Yeah.
right? From both sides, you know? So I feel like if the car is pulling a little bit to the left, but I'm trying to stay straight in my lane or something, you know what I'm saying? The alignment is a little fucked up.
Nah,
I might not purchase. I might not purchase this vehicle. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm not going to purchase
Well, let
this
me
vehicle.
ask a
Yeah.
subcategory. So, is there such thing as whack box?
Right. Good question.
Like, is there such thing?
Absolutely.
What is it?
Is it not the man's job to get it where it needs to be?
It's not just the box though. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the whole
Yeah, that's what I
experience.
said,
It's
the
Okay, it's
vibe.
the whole
Yes,
presentation.
experience.
Yeah.
the whole experience. It's not just the box. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, no doubt. You could, you know, there's ways to maneuver and finagle the situation, right? But if the vibes and the moves ain't there, it may not do, you know what I mean, to you what you need,
Right.
or for you what you need.
Okay.
Right. Makes sense. All right. So that's how we come in with that.
We got both be into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But how do y'all feel about overly independent women, or women who describe themselves as independent? I'm not gonna say overly independent, but they describe themselves as independent. Is that something
It scares me.
that scares you?
Yes.
Why?
A little crazy. You know what
So
I
if you
mean?
meet a woman and she says that I'm independent, you think that she's crazy?
A little bit, because you gotta look at like the psychological of that, like of the way she's approaching it. Like, so she probably won't let you do nothing for her sometimes. Like everything I did this, I'm doing that. You know what I mean? She won't accept your help, even if she do need it,
Okay.
right?
So
it
you feel
scares
like
me.
that's why she's saying it, because it's like I'm not going to accept your
Someone
help.
keeps saying that, you know. It's like someone keeps saying, I'm the boss, I'm the boss, I'm the boss. We know you the boss. Like, chill.
Yeah.
Yo, No,
like,
agree.
I mean, there's a reason behind everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? My fault. Go ahead.
If I flip the whole situation and as a guy said the goofy stuff the girls were saying, like I got my own house, I got my own money, I got my own car, I don't need no woman. Do you hear how goofy that is?
I don't agree with that though. I don't
But
agree with
like-
the whole not needing a man thing. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate because I
Yeah.
do take a strong standpoint of being an independent woman, but I do never say that I don't need a man because I do need a man for
Right.
companionship, for partnership, for intimacy. It's not about that. But I do feel like in society, men do, and I'm just saying this as a woman, there are a lot of men who look at women as needy. It's like you want to use me, just like with dating stuff. You want to use me for a free meal. That's how men look at things, and it's like, no, I'm independent. I can buy my own free meal.
But you want some of my time.
Exactly, you
You're
want
not
some of
coming
my
to my
time.
crib.
So I think it depends on how the woman, from what I'm getting from you guys, is how she expresses how independent she is.
Yeah.
Because I'm quick to tell somebody that I've been independent for a very long time. When I was dating, I would tell men that I'm very independent. I don't need to be here. I don't need a 2 for $20 from Applebee's or whatever the fuck you're offering because I can buy it for myself.
Right.
I'm here because I want to get to know you. So I guess it just depends on the delivery and how you're using it.
If the conversation comes up,
Okay.
then that's cool, right? But it shouldn't have to be a badge of honor. Like, you know, like in our first conversation or whatever, while we building and getting to know each other, it's like, well, and I'm independent.
Right.
I mean, you
I
know,
mean, I don't have to say it. They
Yeah,
already
yeah,
did it.
yeah.
I just pull up and they be like, okay, you got your own.
I mean, y'all worded the question
They just
very,
know.
very particularly. You
I
said,
know
you
what
know,
you're
women that describe themselves as
As independent.
yeah, it's okay with being independent. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's great. But when you gotta wear like a badge of honor, like yo, I'm independent, I don't need a man or whatever they saying, you feel me? It's like, it's
Yeah, that
okay.
could be a little annoying.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
every
it's
time we go out, you
yeah.
don't gotta tell me you independent.
Yeah, it can be a little emasculating, I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
which is not necessary. But speaking of that, right? So how do you feel like the bill should be split in a relationship? Who wants to take
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm saying, I mean, you know, I don't believe in should.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe in it for anything really. I feel like things happen the way they're gonna happen. Like you feel me? So if you're in a situation where the woman makes more money than the man, you know what I'm saying, then perhaps she should pay more of the bills. That ain't my situation. But I'm just saying, like if that's what it is, I don't think nothing wrong with that. So because that question comes up a lot. Right? Like you know what I'm saying? It comes up a lot.
The 50-50 question
Yeah,
comes
and
up a
people-
lot.
You know, and I feel like, you know, I mean, I was raised in a household where the man that raised me paid the bills.
Mm-hmm. Me as well.
That's how I was raised, so that's how I operate. But if I, you know, married Oprah Winfrey or some shit, you feel what I'm saying? Then, or you know, whoever who had,
Minaj.
whoever who got the bread, then it is what it is. So I don't, you know, make things happen the way they're supposed to happen.
Okay.
Don't let either one starve or hurt
Right.
at the end of the day.
Right.
Not beautiful.
Yo, I'm not doing
I
this.
didn't get beautiful at all.
Hey,
that.
I just give her my money.
Oh,
Oh, you get a
period.
paycheck.
You didn't
We
say
like
nothing
you.
to check. I like that. I
We
like
like
that.
She
you.
buy me what I want.
He's the one that be on them Facebook things. They be like, the rug is $900. He gives Ashley $850 of it. What is he? Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
no, I
smart.
like
That's
that.
thorough.
I like that.
So,
That's a vibe. All right, and Dre, you ain't taking this one. You don't want to talk about
because
it.
I'm not good with like money. Like she's like really good
That's
with where I
important.
Self-awareness.
Great point.
Self-awareness
Put
is
that
very
there, put
important
this
in a
here.
relationship.
For
As long
sure.
as
Don't
you're
forget that you
self-aware
got this
of your
here. Don't forget
cons,
that.
then you can pick up on your partner's pros. And a lot of people have to start doing that. Be
Yeah.
very self-aware. I like that. For sure.
But to keep it all the way being, man, you just gotta know your budget and operate in that budget. You feel me? I might just have after my bills $20, but you know what I could do with that $20? We could go down to Freddy's. We could get, you know what I mean, 2 of these chicken dinners with some.
That sounds
Ready,
good.
ready.
That
You know what I
sounds
mean?
good
It's
to
just,
me.
it's just, you just gotta learn how to operate on your budget. You know what I mean? A lot of people think, you know, you talking about splitting the bills and all that. Man, a lot of people think things should be like one way or the other way. But if you can afford to do it and live within your means, then make it happen. But a man gotta be a man at the end of the day. You feel me?
But ain't nothing wrong with them chicken dinners. That's when you really see who's really real. My thing is, it shouldn't matter. Like I said, in the beginning, dating somebody is different than being in a relationship with somebody. Now we splitting bills, we're living together. Now we know each other's business. We're really in it. And at that point, it shouldn't be about who has more money, who has this. Like he said, it's just about a balance of who can do what. And as long as we both good at the end of the day, then we should be good.
Yeah. He brought up a great point though, as far as managing the bread too. Like, you feel me? Like, I mean, everybody's different, but I can relate. You feel me? To like, look, because if I, I see my bread, like, you know what I'm saying? like my check, I might want to go buy them. You feel me? And I can't afford them right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
it be like that.
On some
After
after
pay.
pay.
After pay.
Yeah. But all jokes aside,
Yo.
it's solid though to have a good partner that knows how to manage shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can get through.
You
After
said
pay.
payments for sneakers. Yo.
Yeah, I be seeing it.
It be like that.
That
But
just gave me a headache.
I think this is the perfect time to ask y'all, why do you think most relationships don't last?
Especially in today's society.
For sure.
There's a lot going on now.
Why are you looking away?
Yeah.
To the
Like-
stars. He says, tell me something.
I just didn't want to go first on this one.
I'm just
Okay.
saying, there's a lot. From what I see, there's a lot going on. Y'all got a lot going on.
He
Who
said,
y'all? Who is y'all, sir?
Society. What did you say, society? Society
All
has
that
a lot
30
going on.
and 25 to like 31, 32, y'all. It's just, I don't know. I'll just be watching y'all.
Yo, you know how he sounds? He sounds like us when we was talking to the people who were 25 and under.
Yes.
Just
Son
be
of
watching y'all. It's just be a whole lot of like, I don't know. The pandemic did it. Like, they don't have no values.
It was
They don't
before
have, they don't have no
pandemic.
morals.
That ain't us.
Like, they don't have no manners. Nothing.
That's the generation under us.
Yeah, like that dating pool is like
Mhm.
kids.
Yeah, my mom didn't play that. I got manners. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, right.
I was raised by individuals y'all age, so
Yeah.
I know what I'm
But
supposed
I
to be
know a lot of
doing.
people
Shout
our
out to
age
Big
where I'd be
Age.
like,
Right,
yeah,
Big
period.
Age,
Yes,
period.
absolutely. But I know a lot of people our age where I'd be like, who raised you?
Yeah.
Like, all the time, who raised you?
You know who raised them?
Who?
Social media.
Yeah.
No, but that's why I feel like it's the people right under us because we didn't get social media until like high school. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the kids who had social media from the time they could even think to have friends, they had social media.
I mean, no doubt they're more directly affected, but it can affect anybody that is in that world. You feel me? Even someone my age or whoever. Like, if you
Right.
use social media a lot, right? You're exposed to a lot of different things.
No, yeah.
And I also think, like you said, relationships don't last. Social media has also led to the short attention span of people.
Mm-hmm.
While we put out 15-second videos, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, oh man, this video is 2 minutes long. I can't watch that shit. It's too long. Oh man, you've been with that chick for 2 years. You feel me? Like, you can click like on a couple other Jones. Like, so yeah, I think social media is a huge part of our relationships are not working.
It just depends on if you phased by it or not.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I think that plays a part. The people that are phased by it are the ones that's not in lasting relationships. Whether it be both people.
I
or
don't think you really need to be phased by it, but it's just the access to see all these different options. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, all right, I don't know, like
dating pools.
like how
It's
Joe be
wide
like,
open.
you don't know if you're the one yet.
Yo,
Yeah.
you don't know if it's you.
I
Is
just
it you?
finished bad.
Yeah.
God, I had anxiety the last 2 fucking episodes.
I'm on episode 5. I gotta
No
get
spoiler
We
alert.
could have to get a Polaroid to look at.
Can
the
you
women.
please take
Yeah, all you gotta do
Xanax or
is-
something before you watch the rest of that shit?
Yeah.
It's just going to take you on a ride.
It's gonna happen tonight.
I watched
actually,
it last
think.
night. I watched it
Yeah.
last night.
Yeah, I gotta watch the whole thing. How many seasons? 3 seasons?
Yeah,
Oh, you didn't watch none of it
None
yet?
of it.
Oh yeah, nah, you gotta do.
Yeah,
get
I'm
on
a
that.
start.
Joe crazy.
Yeah, you
No,
missing
but
out.
yeah, I do think social media does play a big part. Like I said, I think it just depends on, like I said, I feel like my era, we were in between. Like, we don't depend on social media. Like, I don't wake up every day and have to check my social media a million times. Like, I feel like the younger generation, they do pride dating on social media. I don't do that. Like, I'm not going to follow you and be like, oh, well, he only has 2,000 followers. I'm not going to talk to him. That's how they act. It's like, if you don't have a big enough following or they'll cut you straight to dating pool. Like,
How you know I only got 2,000 followers though? Like, you really like?
I don't know.
Nah, like,
I mean, you did just follow the podcast when you walked in. Like, you shouldn't have followed it before then, but I ain't gonna shout that.
That's wild.
You
That's
just
definitely
did.
wild.
bag.
I mean, you set yourself up.
I did it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'll wear that.
That's crazy. But I do want to say, I agree with what Dre said. Like, who was it that said you're only as faithful as your options? Somebody said that. Like, I don't know, but I feel like you're only as faithful as your options. And social media just gives you too many options. It's like, it's too open. It's like,
I feel like it gives you too many outlets not to be yourself too. It's like, you get what I'm saying? It's harder to date. It's kind of like when we spoke to Peanut about back in the day. Like, he was like, you know, you had to do a lot. Like, you had to see the joint at the party. You had to put a lot of effort in. It's like nowadays you can be whoever the fuck you want on social media and try to bag a joint. And it's like, I could meet a dude, you could be a completely different person in person.
oh, yes.
So I feel like that's another thing that adds to it. It's like your dating pool becomes bigger because people are seeing this illusion.
Yes.
Well, we talked about you. Did y'all watch Clickbait?
Yes.
Yes.
Shorty was in a whole relationship with a dude that she never met. It wasn't even him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just, you couldn't do that before social media.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now people be, you know, you can go on social media. Damn, Shorty in Australia.
You can get catfish at the party. She might be wanting to know you in the dark. You might see her somewhere else. So I mean, catfishing was. I get what you're saying though. It's
But like,
yeah,
to the point where you don't even have to physically meet someone in order to have a full blown relationship with them. I think that's very weird.
more options.
Super weird.
We had to get Polaroids.
Oh, wow.
Pen pals.
Right,
Yeah.
Polaroids.
Yeah.
Polaroid pictures. You couldn't just like flip and see somebody's mom in her panties.
Somebody mom.
Like,
Who wear panties?
Yeah.
I'm somebody's mom.
You had to have the Polaroid.
Mama gotta have a light
at the
too,
hotel
right?
room. You had to have the Polaroid
That's
at the
when the
hotel
freaks was
room.
out though. I know.
have a light too.
Some of my old heads, they got Polaroids for decades.
Yeah.
Some of your moms.
I can't. So, all right, let's do Are You Dumb? You ready to do Are You Dumb?
Yes.
Are you
So
dumb?
I feel like right now, the person who gets the Are You Dumb award for this episode is Brittany Reno.
Oh.
She put up a picture. I mean, we already know this girl track history. I'm not even about to go into it because it's just too much.
Yeah.
But what really stuck out to me is her posting a selfie of her on the campus of a college saying, hide your sons. And someone reached out to her and said, if a 30-year-old was on my son's campus, there would be a problem. And she said, if an 18-year-old wants to me and I want to them, I'm going to do what I want. And for me as a 30-year-old woman, I have an 8-year-old son. So I feel like if my son is 18 and he brings home a 30-year-old woman, I am bound to spit on her. I'm not going to lie. Because what do you want out of an 18-year-old? There's nothing an 18-year-old man could give me at 30 years old. Not at all. And I just feel like for her, it's like she lives off of trolling. And it's like, how do you guys feel about stuff like that?
It's terrible. I mean, the reverse too. Someone posted, "What if it was a man that said, I'm
Exactly.
hide your daughters?"
Right.
Exactly.
What?
I would be
Are
ready
you
to knock
serious?
them up.
Are you
Right.
serious? So
Especially a black man that did
Let it be
Oh,
R.
yeah.
Kelly on the campus of Howard talking about something. Where the girls at? From the front
Yeah.
to back. Like, y'all would be like,
From the front.
like, y'all would want
That
to.
whole trolling thing, man, it's just goofy anyway.
Social
Like,
media shit.
Yeah.
But that's her lifestyle.
She wrong for that. Though.
Mhm.
Okay.
Dead ass.
And it's good to hear that from men because I feel like most men, they think it's, not saying y'all, but I feel like a lot of men think it's cool when older women show attraction to younger men. Like, I know when I was younger, a lot of dudes my age were dealing with older women who were a lot older. And to them, it was a pride thing. It's like, yo, I got me an old head under my belt. You feel me? And then let a young John have an older dude, then it was like he's a pedophile. It's like,
I mean, if I was an 18-year-old college student, then I wouldn't have no problem with it.
that's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm just saying, to be honest, if I was one of them boys at that school, and I say boys, you feel me, at that school, then I would think it was cool. You feel me?
Yeah.
Instagram showing up here, but you take a step back and look at it, it's like, no, that's goofy, and that's predator behavior. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm happy y'all
Very
agree with that because
predatory.
they really gave me predator. I'm like, girl.
Very predatory.
Acting like a noodle.
For sure.
Noodle, y'all. I'm good
Yeah.
for like
you think it's more serious or more her just trolling?
I think it's a mix of both. I think that it's really who she is as a person just because of her track record. And I think that at this point, it's just like I could take it personally because it's like one of them things where I've been body shamed multiple times. And at this point, I'm now like putting my body out there. It's like, y'all not going to make fun of something and me not be proud about it. So it's like, I think that's what it is with her. It's like, I'm a hoe, I do what I want. And now I'm just going to troll about it because y'all make fun of me so much about it. So I think that's what it is. It's like, it's really who she is. It's just now she's going to put it in y'all face.
She's gonna lean in.
Exactly, to make y'all mad about it or make people more upset. And it's like, girl, I can't get with it, so
I mean,
she definitely
it's
gets
making her.
the "Are you dumb" of the day.
Right.
It's making us talk about her. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all she really wants.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean.
So that's that.
That's what she wanted.
So
There you go, Brittany.
He's so disappointed. He's like,
that's what she wanted.
Just got this attention, Brittany.
"You got it,
No.
girl."
I could not. All right, so we doing spicy time?
Respect.
Are y'all ready for spicy time? Dre's like,
Is
I
it
don't want to
spicy?
get in
Is it like the
trouble,
one
man.
chip challenge or something? Because I'm not
I
eating no
mean,
chips.
it might be the one chip challenge.
I'm
Yo.
not eating no
You
chips.
might feel hot enough that it's a one chip
It's
challenge.
like spicy.
What's spicy? Are we doing spicy time or are we going into OG gems?
No, we can go right into spicy time. So we have a set of questions that we ask all of our guests. It doesn't matter your gender. We ask everyone that comes on just to get a little bit of your business. So the first question I want to ask you guys is, what is your favorite porn category? The lab.
Yeah, why is he
He got multiple.
Yes.
What's the category?
Ass.
It's ebony, Latino.
Big
No,
booty.
I brought it back.
Big
The
booty.
ass.
Big.
Big ass. Period.
Okay, so that's when you type in Pornhub. Big ass.
I like it.
Yeah, like. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Ass.
Me, ditto.
Ditto.
Yeah. Y'all all saying ass?
Well, Ebony MILF is still
Okay.
ass.
That's your first milk.
Okay. So let me ask y'all this. Since y'all like ass so much, do y'all eat it?
Oh my gosh.
Look, we have an eyewitness, so don't lie.
Yeah, eyewitness.
We love eyewitnesses.
I really wanted to warn y'all about the spices, but I felt like I'd be
I
betrayed.
trolled them the
Yeah.
script.
Y'all,
We ain't seen none of that.
You watch PGP.
You said you
Dre.
watch every episode. We ask this every
We ask-
episode.
We have spicy time every episode.
I never caught the spicy
Y'all eat ass or no?
Yeah.
time.
I was about to say Scoop. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
That's a.
What the hold the fuck up. Why you say, oh, I know Scoop. Yo, I got ass in your face.
No, I can tell by your mannerisms. Like you was just like,
Yeah.
when she
like,
asked
of
you,
course,
was like,
duh.
he's sweating, his hat done turned to
Yeah,
the side.
I'm
He's
just,
doing all this.
y'all are chain. I
Yo.
love it though.
You got
not
y'all got
answering?
beards.
Oh.
Like y'all all have beards.
I'm Muslim. I'm eating no pork.
I hear that.
Oh, okay. Period. Period.
You
All
don't
right.
eat no ass.
Okay. And y'all, do y'all get your ass
still
ate?
left.
Because we got the beard, that means you eat.
You still thinking, Drew? I'm looking at you like, wait, you
Oh, I
didn't
didn't
answer
even know. I
that
didn't even know you was talking to me. I was just stroking my beard because y'all was talking about the beards.
question. Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so Dre eats ass.
Yes.
So what's the next?
Do y'all get your ass ate? No. Okay. All right. Y'all don't like getting eaten out.
Yo, Trick
Not
Dad.
getting eaten out.
Trick Dad's like, I can eat out.
He said, I can eat
I
out.
can eat out.
I can eat out. Ew.
So you're not letting nobody eat
Eating
your
that
ass
ass.
Trick
around you?
Daddy is burnt out. Right?
Yes.
Oh, Trick Dad. Okay.
Yes.
Trick
Okay.
Daddy
All right.
burnt all the way out.
That's like the, what's the name? What's the dude? The booty boy? I like
The booty
I want
warrior.
you.
He sound like me.
I
That's
like
what
shit,
I'm
and I
talking
want
about.
shit.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the booty
Oh,
warrior
Boondocks.
joint. Yeah, that joint crazy. All right. So, does a female's body count matter to you?
I love the eyes, yo. This is hilarious.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not pressed.
Okay.
Yeah, what's in the past in the past?
Facts.
Period. You agree?
He said yes. You agree with them, or you saying
I
yes? it
agree
does?
with them.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
So does
That's
that
the
question
best.
ever come up though when you're dating someone?
I mean, it's up to that person to deposit information. I'm not going to go searching for it.
Okay.
You go searching for something, you don't find something.
Facts.
Period.
Mm.
I agree with that.
It's crazy. We talked about it in the shop today. Like, if her phone
I think
open,
they don't talk.
if her phone open in the kitchen, 'cause
Period. Yes.
we don't talk.
Oh.
But,
But just today.
yeah, if her phone open in the kitchen, I pose the question. You go through it. I'm just, you know what I mean? Just, I don't want to look.
My
at it.
number one rule is, I'm gonna be honest, and I've been like this since I started dating. I don't go through. Well, I had one incident when I was young. I don't go through nobody's phone, and I feel like you shouldn't go through my phone. I feel like anything that's done in the dark will come to light. I feel like a lot of women are good for going through some shit, crying, and then laying right back with him. Like it's really no point.
Yeah.
Like I I just feel like everybody should have their privacy. If you're doing some shit, it's gonna come to light. Like it's gonna come to light. There's no point in even going through the phone.
You're a good vibe, you're a good person, man. You ain't
Yeah, karma going with you.
All right, so I want to ask you guys, when I feel like this generation, there's a big wave of like polyamory, open relationships. I just want to ask you guys, have you guys ever had a threesome? Are you bringing other people into the bedroom? Have you ever tried at least?
Nope.
I feel like you're lying.
Nope.
You never had a threesome.
Just like you don't rap.
Would you have a threesome?
It's not just
Would you have a threesome?
in a past life, perhaps.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but who made that song? I'm selfish.
I'm selfish.
Yeah.
I want you all to myself, I swear.
Yeah.
Not even another woman?
Cause once that started happening,
This is
Then
giving
it
been
gets
there,
to
done
happen.
that. This is giving been there, done that.
it gets to happening.
It gets to happening.
Feel me? So,
Okay.
you know what I mean? You want to keep a vibe with somebody, keep a vibe with somebody.
Okay. What about you?
In a relationship? Nah, I ain't doing that.
But have you ever had a threesome just in general?
Yeah, single. Yeah.
Okay. So that's a single. So you think it's a single thing? You have threesomes when you're single, not when you're in a relationship.
Just go crazy.
Just
Okay.
go yeah, he said just go crazy.
Yeah. Well, what about one night stands? Have you ever had a one night stand?
Yeah.
Okay. Often, how many?
Right? It's even how many?
One.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's a fucking lie. What you trying to say to us about the body count?
One night,
You gotta
yeah.
add a
It
zero?
was one night.
You gotta multiply by 3.
Yeah, so 3 times you've had a one night stand, at least, minimum.
If that's the math.
If
I
that's the
can't
algorithm.
argue with the algorithm.
What about y'all?
Yeah, maybe one night I might have had one.
Maybe one night I might have had one.
Yo, maybe one night I might have had one.
I like him. He's the honest one.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's very
remember.
honest and blunt. I like
If
it.
it's a rough number.
Oh my god.
It's kind of hard.
He been in the
Right,
trenches. I can see it. There's nothing wrong with
like
that.
drunk out my mind, wake up next to a hand grenade, like, oh.
Oh no, not a hand grenade.
See, that's when you get catfish at the club. It was
Yo.
dark. You ain't know. You was drunk.
Right.
You had them
You
blinders
trying to get
on.
up, trying to get up out of there. You got
Period.
your drunk goggles on.
Mm.
You trying to
Period.
get up out of that house, wherever you at.
Mm.
Hands on, my phone back.
So ever go down in the DMs for y'all? Like you ever met somebody in the DMs and dated or? Okay.
Go ahead.
I like him. He said
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I ain't gonna act like I ain't never been single before.
That's what I'm saying. Like man,
Right,
listen.
Yeah.
I knew you was a smooth criminal.
I'm single, I'm dangerous.
I hear that. And self-awareness. You're very self-aware. I like that.
Thank
That's a good trait to have. No, I'm being serious. Just because a lot of people aren't self-aware. Like you said, when I'm single, I'm dangerous. When I'm single, I do this. When I'm in a relationship, I do this. Like, it's good to know what your boundaries are. A lot of people don't know their boundaries. They kind of mix it. A lot of people are in gray areas.
Right.
Perfect. So I think we did it, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
Or anything y'all want to ask us?
I just want to say, Mama, I made it, man. I'm on the Pretty Girl Privilege podcast, man, with Soul and Dom, man. You feel me? I want to thank y'all because I didn't expect this. I think y'all show was incredible.
Thank
I
you.
wish y'all much success moving forward.
Thank you.
You know, with the the secret third member holding it down over here too,
Always
man.
holding us
Yeah.
down.
Nah, for real though, I love it. I love what y'all doing, and I want to see it like take
Oh, it
off,
will.
take
We
the fuck
received
off.
that. Thank you so much.
Word, word.
Absolutely.
No questions y'all want to ask us? We don't have no limits. Y'all can ask us whatever y'all want to ask. We'll give y'all the floor.
Y'all eat ass.
If you watch season 1, we have not eaten ass yet. I'm gonna just say yet because I'm the type of person I never say never. I mean, Dom has already have it set in her mind. She's gonna be on an island and his ass is gonna be clean and she gonna lick it. But
On our honeymoon.
you really gotta be married.
But is he gonna like bend
No,
over?
he gonna be standing up.
His legs will not be there like
No,
when you doors.
We're not putting
doing
legs
any
up.
of
I'm
that.
gonna sneak up under there.
Sneak up under there. I can hang out. Hell yeah, I can hang out.
I can hang out.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, do a little sneak attack drone. That's it.
Like I said, for me, I'm not there yet. I'm nowhere near there yet. But I might, like I said, I might be like a 50-year-old cougar. You know,
It's gonna take that long.
ready for the world.
I've been to prison, so definitely. Definitely a no.
He's like, don't you fucking dare.
right. Don't ever.
I hear that.
I can't control what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we gonna let Dre do the OG gem.
Oh, OG Gem.
Yeah, give us a gym OG, something that you
Yeah.
feel like has stuck on your mind throughout this podcast, or something you just want to get to the people.
Alright, put passion in everything that you do.
Period.
I love that.
You guys are passionate about this podcast. That's why it's where it's at. That's why it's so beautiful. If you making Dom made that shrimp scampi or whatever the other day, you know what I mean? She was thinking about Homeboy when she made that the whole time. Cause it was love all in that
I
picture.
did feel
You
love
feel
in
me?
there. I feel love in
Yeah,
there.
it was love all in there. Whatever you do, as long as you keep passion in it, then it's gonna work out. There's so much passion in that V drip. There's so
Thank
much
you.
passion in your fashion. You know what I'm saying? It's if you listen to anything that's any song school made, you know what I mean? Passion. It's all love in that. You know what I'm saying?
And then we
It
got
just-
the chef right here. You feel me? Food is passion. You have to be passionate about cooking in order to be a chef. Point
I
blank.
bring my
period.
family there.
I got culinary degree.
Period.
I bring my kids there. I bring my
a passion
dad
behind
there.
that.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. It's always, you gotta put love into the food. There's always an effort into everything you do. Even taking the trash out, grabbing the cup. It's always an effort.
Period. So
Yeah.
passionate. Everything you do.
Yes. And it'll come out beautiful.
Right.
I love it. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate you, Dre, for having us here.
Period. Thank you for letting us come to New Era. You feel me?
Yes.
We in the barber shop. You feel
We in
me?
the
Sometimes
shop.
they don't want to sit here. You feel me? I come to take my son for a haircut. They be trying to tell me to leave because they be talking.
But Dre said they don't talk, but they be
Nah, we
talking.
don't be talking.
But we definitely appreciate this. We appreciate y'all sharing your perspectives and being our first episode of season 2 of Pretty Girl Privilege Podcast.
Yeah.
And thank you. We out.
Yeah, we out.
All right.
Deuces.
All right, y'all. It's your girl Soul, and this was a great episode. We got to sit down with the men, get a little standpoint from you guys, hear what y'all gotta say. You feel me? Everybody think that we be trying like coming to men, but we had y'all here. Thank you, Scoop, for coming out. Thank you, Dre. Thank you for coming out. Check everybody out. I want all of y'all to just give y'all social media if you don't mind, so everybody can follow you.
Watch this podcast.
Period.
At Trinity_Dre Day on Instagram. And y'all see my link tree is connected.
King Jafar on Instagram.
Period.
Yes. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
And
Ring the
turn
bell.
on notifications. I was
Yes,
gonna say, ring the bell. Like,
Ring the
so
bell.
y'all know when we drop in.
All of
Period.
that. All of that. All right. So.
All right, y'all. It's your girl Soul,
And I'm Dom.
and this was
Pretty Girl Privilege.